We've talked about it on the show. When we're having a slow show, we start admitting all sorts of crazy stuff. Like, why am I admitting this?
Yeah, that's when all the stuff comes out.
Why don't we just play Freebird and go home early? I don't want to tell people this.
When you're out of wacky news clips, it all boils down to, well, I was touched.
I think that's where the hair restoration thing happened. I don't think you were going to tell anybody, but it might have been a slow show. And Aunt goes, "What the hell? I'll tell her when I did a little something with my hair."
Yeah. I figured I would blurt that out. No, it was kind of hard to come in and wear a hanky on my head. I look like Chloe from Fight Club. And I have pornographic materials and poppers.
Yeah.
I just want to have sex one last time.
He didn't want to go with the shaved head, so he did a little something up top.
Those are the options.
I did. Yeah,
One of the others. I love that. I moved to L.A. You say I'm going to be a big phony, and I come back and you're getting the plugs.
No, they're not plugs.
Hey, how soon before you do the commercial where you step out of the pool and just shake off your mane?
They're trying to make it sound cooler, Bill. It's hair restoration now. They don't call it
What is the difference?
Plugs where they took this giant cookie cutter and gouged out chunks of hair from the back, and then gouged out a chunk of your scalp and traded places.
Oh my God!
They did that. So you'd have these big lumps of hair growing out of your head that looked like plugs.
Yeah, and they would literally, and it all looked good, but like the frontline soldiers, those Saving Private Ryan hairs in the front, they just look like they took like your grandmother's sewing, the needle point, they stitched it in.
Stitched it in.
They were never able to figure that one out.
It did.
The front of the hair always gave it away.
So
you got to have bangs.
Yeah,
you got the plugs.
Exactly.
Yeah, you couldn't brush your hair back or anything like that. Now they take individual hair follicles. It's individual. Each one is placed in your head, like in the direction your hair grows and everything. So it's not like a clump of 50 hairs at a clip. They take like thousands of hairs and separately put them in your head, like an artist at work, and they pop them in your head.
Laughing at you, an artist.
It works. It's amazing.
Each hair is finely selected. From the finest forest at the back of your head.
Yes, harvested from the best place, the back of your head.
And since you can't see it, hopefully they just put them in like in the shape of a penis. Some kind of practical joke.
Yeah, we like pulling gags on people.
Right.
Yeah, do they give you the option to like switch your part? Like, do you want to switch the part in your head, from this side to the other?
I wonder if they could do that. It's like, kind of I want to switch this around.
Get the magician haircut from the 20s where it's like right down the middle.
Down the middle, like
you look like you actually still own some gold.
Can I have the Harry Houdini? Own some gold.
Wow.
With a handlebar mustache.
That's strong.
I want to be a weightlifter in a circus.
I got a peek yesterday. It looks good, I got to say. I was prepared to beat him up over it, but it looks pretty good back there.
It's just got to grow in. I got the front at these little.
Please put it down. I don't. It's already
in the back. What's the matter?
You look like you're going to go clean someone's apartment.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, the bandana thing is creeping.
The bandana's horrible, but it's.
When do you get rid of the bandana?
It's Chloe. She looks like a video game.
When do you get rid of the bandana?
I guess
in the new year, hopefully.
Once Friday, tomorrow, I get the stitches taken out from the donor area, and that's why the hat hurts, because the back of the hat band rubs right on where the stitches are, and, and it hurts.
So you'll be back to a hat soon.
So
hopefully.
Yeah, I'll be able to wear that,
and then we can finally look at you again.
Yeah, I know you want to look at this stupid bandana. I know it's awful. I know it's.
You know what it is? It's loose.
Yeah,
it's
very
much
loose.
too loose. It has to be, because tight, it winds up hurting, because the knot to the bandana is right where the goddamn stitches are too. Everything seems to be there. My pillow when I lay down in bed, right where the goddamn stitches are.
They don't show this part. They don't show this part in the hair restoration thing. They go right to the hair looking great.
It's the smiling guy with the girl riding a horse, and jumping out of the pool, skydiving. It's not me trying to sleep, going ow. Ow! I'm moving my head around. I'm tucking rolled up towels under my neck. I don't have to lay the back of my head on a pillow.
I got a bandana question for you, because not in recent years, but over the years, every once in a while, I'm like, you know what? I think I might want to try the bandana look, right?
Yeah.
And you see them in the stores, all the different colors and stuff. Have you checked with the homies to make sure you're not doing anything stupid here with the bandana color?
This is an obvious Crip color.
So it is.
This is the notorious blue Crip bandana. Instead, the red one
you're
is a
crazy.
Blood's bandana.
So why don't you go with the neutral? What's the neutral color? Which bandana are we allowed to wear without getting shot?
Right, any color.
Pink.
I don't know.
Isn't 42nd Street's the cutoff, right? Like, you got to know whether you should be north or south of that.
Yeah.
Here in New York.
So you might have
I never even knew.
You might have a dangerous bandana on your head. I would have checked.
I don't think
you want the homies to call in.
Yeah,
and,
you do.
let you know?
You look like you killed someone in '78. You just got out.
I got to get a tattoo of a teardrop on my eye.
He did all his time. He never
TCB
ratted on
my
anybody.
neck.
Over a crank sale.
He does look like an extra from Longest Yard or something.
I did. I did my time like a man.
Yeah. We'll get some of
He's
the.
just gonna decide.
Out of the blue.
We'll get the homies to call to make sure you're safe and where you're safe with that bandana color.
Yeah.
I don't think the Crips or the Bloods would look at Ant and think that he's a member or a rival member.
I'm in their turf.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not wandering into Blood's turf either with my Crips color. So I don't think I have to worry about that.
All right.
People wear red bandanas around here and blue. And, well, what are you going to do?
I think if you're a black guy, you get more of an issue because they think you could be a member of the other. I almost said the other club, the other gang, but no one would think you are.
But
He's kind of got a little Latino look about him.
Maybe that's true.
He does. He's got that Jim Croce mustache.
Jim Croce mustache. I've been trying to shave it a little. I've been trying to shave the top a little more, and then I take the electric razor and really get it down and try to make it a little thinner.
It's very Nicaraguan.
Yeah.
I don't want a Gomez Adams, but I don't want a Groucho Marx. But it's very hard to groom a mustache so it doesn't look big and very Hispanic fatherly
So
looking.
you're chopping it down now too on this?
Yeah, on the side. You can't
No,
really
they're
tell
putting it on his head.
shaved.
They're taking his mustache hair out. They're selecting the finest whiskers from his face.
Mustache hairs.
So does this creep you out, Bill?
What?
The look he's got going.
Well,
The hair
bandana's
restoration.
awful.
No, I've seen
He calls
guys.
it hair restoration.
I've seen guys go through this stuff.
And does it look good in the end?
No, it's just weird. It's weird for a little bit, and then you just kind of forget.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't think about it.
Yeah. I mean, there's a ton of guys. Like, you see, like, movie stars who are, like, totally going, and then they're not. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The next movie comes out, they look like they're 18 again.
But in
And you
L.A.,
wonder,
in L.A., can you tell the guys that are getting this done?
You know what I noticed in L.A. is that only good-looking people get plastic surgery.
Yeah.
That's what I've kind of like. Anybody who has like the face yanked and everything, you could tell they used to look good looking, and now their face just looks really shiny. They look like they just got over like the worst ass kicking ever. Their faces are all messed up. But like ugly people, like, you know what I mean? Like the people who should get plastic surgery, like a Steve Buscemi. Those guys that just like, I think because there's no pressure when you were never really good looking. Where
Yeah.
like good looking people, like, you know, when you go back to your high school reunion, no one cares about me. I was just one of those, guys in the middle
in
of
the
the
hall,
school of fish. Yeah, no one cared. But like you look at the cheerleaders, the popular guys, no one ever says like, wow, Paul Giamatti, wow, that guy got old. Yeah, he really fell off. It's more like, like Tanya Catane. Have you seen her on the?
Oh my God, Celebrity Rehab.
Horrid.
We haven't talked about it much on this show, but what an awesome show.
If you look at the old Whitesnake video of her on the hood of the car and everything, it's amazing. And then now
That was the hottest video out of all those hair metal
Yes.
videos.
Oh,
Those
absolutely.
ones with her in that white dress dancing at the foot of that bed. It was insane.
What happens with
Fantastic.
the plastic surgery? People do a little something, and you don't really notice, and then they cross the plastic surgery line.
Yep.
Tony Catane did it, and know who just crossed the line recently? Not that any of our listeners care, but look at Madonna. She
she's
crossed the
horrible.
plastic surgery line. She's starting to look like one of those cat women now.
Yeah.